Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into the Brownwood Coaching Show. You're on a beautiful Wednesday. Ain't it a nice day outside?
It's a wonderful day.
We should be swinging a golf club or something.
After work, maybe.
Well, what time is it? It's 5:30, Coach. You should be done.
It's still work.
Oh, that's right. Still work. And Coach Sammy Burnett is here. We're on audio and video this week. I was looking for that Brownwood hometown song we were talking about before we came on the air. I know I found it one day. Star and I did.
Yeah.
It's on an old 45. It's called.
Have you seen a 45 player anywhere that you could?
No.
Do y'all have any of that kind of stuff up here still?
No. But it was
all on computer.
It's on computer, but it was showing the 45 and it was spinning. It was playing. It was two ladies. Brownwood, Brownwood, my hometown. Da 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 da.
I don't know, the story was when I was young, going to church behind King's Supermarket, we used to climb in a bend that had a chain link fence that was a trash bin, and me and my brothers would climb in that bin and find, little trinkets, and one of them was Red Rubber Ball, which I told you was the first song I remember, and then we found the song of 45 about Brownwood, and I can't remember if I heard the song, I would be able to identify it, but I was so excited and impressed that my hometown had a song written about it. So then I found out later it may be a generic word.
Yeah, this one came out in the 60s.
Well, I was born
Paul Underwood had a copy of it.
1969. So.
Right. All right. We'll see if we can come up with it. I want you to hear it, see if it's the same song.
It was neat to hear a song about your hometown when you're a young man.
It is. Never heard any songs about Hamlin, Texas.
Sure haven't.
Nope. Or Anson.
Matter of fact, when you pull up a Texas map, is Hamlin on it?
Yeah, it's right there between Tuxedo and
do you have to zoom in real close, or is it like you look at a regular? Back in the old days, the guy in the passenger seat had the map. He was the map reader. But anytime you open the map, it did say Brownwood on it.
I know. Brownwood was right there, right in the middle of Texas. You got to look harder and harder for Hamlin because it's getting smaller and smaller. Oh, man, it's kind of sad to go to Hamlin now and see all the empty buildings and everything. But anyway, Coach, how are you, man?
Man, Carl, the weather's great. It couldn't be any better. We got a lot of activities going on. It's good times.
All right, we got a lot of stuff coming up the next few days, but let's recap what happened last night. Soccer, baseball, softball, not a particularly great night for Brownwood sports, but
honestly, it wasn't a great night at all. Our kids competed, I can tell you that. Didn't get to talk to Coach Lynn. They took one on the chin from a 6A San Angelo Central team. Our boys' baseball team weren't successful. There's variables why that didn't happen. We threw some kids that normally wouldn't throw a lot because we got a tournament coming up, and Coach Harris wants to have his rotation set for Thursday. I think Thursday is the 8th when we play Glen Rose, which is a
next Tuesday,
game, and he wants Kyle Ivy and Gavin Brandstetter to be ready for that game. So there's variables in why there was a lot of points scored in that game, but still opportunities to win it and didn't do so. But they'll go back to work. Our soccer teams both fell last night to Stephenville. Thought our girls played a very competitive game. They lost 2-0, had opportunities to score goals, and their goalie did a great job keeping us out. And actually, one of the goals that was scored on the Stephenville side, I don't know how it went in the goal, and our girl was right there. It just, the play wasn't made, so they dropped their match 2-0. So all in all, wasn't a great night for Brownwood in the win column, but I know there's all kinds of lessons to be learned, and our kids are playing hard and are working hard to see them every day. And they'll get back to the win column soon and get prepared for that season that counts, and that's district, which we have coming up real quick for softball and baseball for sure. Yeah. Of course, we got, one more round left in soccer to determine what place we're in. Everybody will go to the playoffs because there's only, 4 teams?
Right.
So everybody will have a spot, but we want to see where we sit in that district race. So they'll continue to work and get back in the win column. On a positive note, I got some things I'd like to mention. Basketball awards for our bi-district basketball champions. Jacob Hadaway was the offensive MVP for our district. Luke Moss, Christian Kinsler, and Bryson Monroe were all selected on the first team all-district team. Tristan Salinas was selected on the second team all-district team. And then Weston Burns was honorable mention. So if you look at that, I think every one of our starters received accolades in a sport where you only put 5 on the court anyway. So for all of our guys to get some kind of awards and be on that first team and then have a superlative with offensive MVP was pretty special. On the powerlifting side, the regional qualifiers for the boys: Damian Sanchez, Isaac Gray, Zayden Lopez, Chance Jones, Easton Judkins, Caleb Grabask, and Jim Ebbets all qualified for the regional meet on March the 8th in Kennedale High School. So congratulations to them. That's a big deal. It's a good numbers. And on the girls' side, Ashlyn Harris, Jandria McVickers, Mackenzie Welch, all qualified for regional powerlifting that will be actually this Friday at Dublin High School. And then also Allison Welch was an alternate in case something happened. So congratulations to those young men and young women for qualifying for the regional powerlifting meet, and also for those basketball guys that receive awards for the district.
All right, fantastic. A lot of accolades right there. And got a lot of stuff coming up the rest of the week.
Yeah, let me go through that. I'm going to try to go through it a little bit slower. I get told I go too fast, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. Tennis, we're starting Thursday. We have nothing today, but starting Thursday, tennis will host their varsity invitational. They'll have it, I think they'll play at Howard Payne early, Brownwood High School, possibly the junior high, and in Coggin Park. So Coach Blasek and Coach Hutchins will have their hands full hosting their tournament. We have baseball starting their Tri-City tournament with Stephenville, Glen Rose, and Godley hosting that tournament. They'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our softball team will travel to Llano for the next 3 days and play in the Llano tournament. And then that's starting on Thursday. They'll continue that on Friday and Saturday. And then again on Friday, our boys and girls soccer will host Graham. Same times. They start at 4 with the JVs, 5:30 with the girls, 7:30 with the boys. Our boys and girls track team will head to Abilene for the Wildcat Relays at ACU. Our softball team will be hosting Breckenridge starting at 4:30. And then our girls will go to the regional golf preview, which is in Lubbock, which is an opportunity for them to go to the course, see what the course is like before, and have an opportunity to play it to gain some knowledge before the regional golf tournament. And then our boys will head to the Dinosaur Invitational at Glen Rose. So got a lot of things going on the next 3 days for Brownwood Lady Lions and Lions Athletics. So it's going to be good weather, so I'm glad they have an opportunity to go out there and get with it, especially for the baseball and softball teams to get some games in, which they need. They're still trying to figure out what their rotation is going to be. But, there's some additions to that team, like I said, with Jacob Hadaway being able to come out. Hopefully Taylor Bessent and
Huntsinger.
Owen Huntsinger will be able to get out there. I saw soccer, there's some additions to the team after basketball with Ike Hall and Luke Moss and some of those guys getting out there and playing, which is going to be a benefit for them. And I absolutely love seeing kids playing multiple sports. So it's nice to see that they're out there, they're being active. Our track teams have great numbers, reflecting back to Brock, our kids, our boys relays ran against Brock and ran against China Springs, which are two good measuring sticks for you. They always have good relays. They always have good track teams, and we were victorious in those. And getting to go out there yesterday and at track practice and watching the girls and boys work. I sat there and watched the hurdlers, and I watched the handoffs with the relay teams, and got to watch the pole vaulters, got to watch the triple jumpers, got to watch Coach Hortz working with the high jumpers. So, man, there's good numbers out there. It was a beautiful day, just like today, and we got kids being active and being involved, and I really like that. Idle minds make poor decisions, and the more that we can get our kids involved in activities and keep them busy, the better off they're going to be. So it was an awesome day for me yesterday, and look forward to the rest of the week.
Idle minds make for poor decisions. Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
Probably
I need to keep my mind busy.
You need to do something.
All right. Hey, what's Derek over there making faces about? Hey, you mentioned baseball. They've only got 2 games, regular games in, and they start district on Tuesday, and hopefully it's Stephenville this week.
Yeah, talking to Coach Harris, I can't remember. I think it's 3. I think it's 4 games they're going to be able to play. And like I said, Gavin and Kyle won't pitch but Thursday. That's the only day. So they're going to take whoever they can to throw. tournaments are different because the way that I'm an old baseball coach, so I understand a lot of this stuff, but the way that district's starting so much earlier than it used to, I mean, you're not even out of tournament season before you're playing a district game. Tournaments aren't what they used to be. Tournaments are go play as many games as you can get in before you play district so you can figure out who you are as a team. You always run out of pitching. There's always a bunch of points scored, and it's just not like the old days when I first started coaching, when you went to a tournament, and, man, it was a big deal. I'm telling you, plus with the pitching restrictions you have now, back then I didn't have to worry about that. If I had a kid that could throw every game, he could throw every game. So there's so many regulations. You have to take JV kids that aren't ready to pitch at that level, and they're having to throw in a championship game because you got to play so many innings, and usually they work out to be, big scoring games. But they need the reps. And like I tell them, and I told my guys, I mean, if we have someone out there throwing, ground balls and fly balls, it gives us opportunity to field them. So the more they put the ball in play, the better opportunities are to work on our craft. So there's a lot of good things they can gain from it, a lot of at bats, a lot of repetitions during games and situations, and they can prepare themselves mentally and physically for the upcoming district race, because it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, well, every team in our district is going to be good this year. Starts with Glen Rose on Tuesday. I saw the box score. He used, I think, 6 different pitchers. None of those kids that you mentioned right there. So he's still trying to get them, find some arms and get things sorted out.
And we have some young arms, and we have some kids that can go in there and throw strikes, but they're not going to be dominant.
Yeah.
They hit I don't want to, throw any of our kids under the bus, but they, Lakeview last night put the ball in play really well, scored 8 runs in 1 inning. You compound them putting the ball in play with us kicking the ball around a little bit. I mean, example, Jacob Hadaway made us better. But maybe not last night because it's his first day out. Second day out. They got to get in a rhythm. They got to get reps, and that is the positive about the tournament. So when you look at tournament play, I really never look at wins and losses. I look at reps.
Exactly.
Go get your reps, so when you get ready for district, you'll be confident in what you're doing. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Tuesday, 7 o'clock, Glen Rose baseball district opener. Y'all come out to Morris Southall Field and let's get her going. All right, going to be a busy next few days, as you pointed out, with lots going on, and get out and support. Weather's going to be great through the weekend, maybe a little bit cooler next week, but hey, enjoy it.
A little bit cooler, but mid-60s is better than last week when it was mid-teens.
All right. Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, it was miserable some last week. All right. So, where do we go from here? NASCAR prediction this week. They're racing in Vegas, your boy's hometown.
Yeah, we Kyle Busch victorious.
All right, Star?
She's laughing, but I'm never going to not go with my guy. But Kyle Larson probably going to win it.
Denny Hamlin.
No. Chase Elliott may win it, but he's gotten frustrated because even his own teammates are wrecking him.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Yeah. I know it's an accident, but I know he's plenty frustrated.
Derek, who do you like?
Bo or Luke Duke?
I like Daisy Duke myself.
I was fixing to say, if we're picking one of the Dukes, we're going to go with Daisy. I had a conversation yesterday watching the soccer game, and someone said something, a lady said something about Daisy Dukes. And I said, what's funny is people don't even know where that came from. You can tell a kid nowadays, they got on their Dukes or Daisy Dukes. They don't even know what we're talking about. That was a lady in a movie, and she was a pretty lady.
She was the original Daisy Duke, right there, Barbara Bach.
Oh, yeah, she drove that white Jeep with the gold eagle on it. That was Daisy Duke.
Her birthday was, what was it? I guess Monday.
Don't tell me how old she was. I'll get sad.
Yeah, she's up there.
Yes,
64, I think, or something like that.
No, that's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
But Daisy Duke's not 64. The lady is, not Daisy. You know what?
Yeah.
That's how times have changed. My mother wouldn't let me watch the Dukes of Hazzard.
Why?
Because they made law enforcement look bad.
Oh, did?
So I only got to watch Dukes of Hazzard when my dad came home.
It was just a fun show.
It was, but that's how my mother was. I mean, you're disrespecting the law enforcement, so I couldn't watch it until my dad got home. When he got home, I'd be watching it. She'd walk in, I'd look at her like, I know I'm probably not supposed to be watching this, but my dad is here, and I'm watching Boss Hog and Cooter and
it's just a fun,
and
now they've taken it off the air for a different reason. It's all crazy. What a crazy world we live in. But hey, we got our sports, and we're enjoying what we got.
That's right.
Huh? Oh, did you? Where did you find it at?
Where'd you find it?
What'd you look up? I looked up everything I can imagine.
Just play right here.
All right, listen. This is a song about Brownwood.
Here, hit play that way they can turn on
Hit play on my mic. All right, here it is. See if this is what you're talking about, Coach.
You've heard the story of other towns, now let me tell you mine. Of a Texas town where folks are sound and living's always fine. In the heart of Texas is this town, and let me tell you all, you too will love this happy town if you just stick around. Brownwood, Brownwood, that's my hometown.
Oh, that's good. But
It is.
That's not it.
Is that not it?
No, that's not it. But
Okay, I
like
love that one.
Yeah.
Who's it by, Star?
Casey and the Sunshine.
Terry Lee.
Terry Lee.
Okay.
That's a neat song, but
It
it's
is.
not the one.
Okay.
I remember. I'll find it.
All right, you find that. All right. Great stuff today, Coach.
Yes, sir, it
Appreciate
was.
you as always. We'll visit again on Monday. We'll be on the air. Now, Wednesday, audio only. So you people looking Wednesday for the video for our lovely faces will not see them.
Hey, I'll say this before we go. The sun is out, man. The vitamin D is raring, and go out. It makes you feel good. We've been sitting in the gray inside with gray skies. It's nice to get outside with the sun and go watch those kids and cheer them on and just enjoy a little bit of life. So it's that time of the year. Spring's around the corner, man. Get out and watch some of the festivities and enjoy it.
Boy, amen to that. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I bet you could. Let's thank those that make this show possible.
They are?
Auto Glass Magic, Burner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Henrik Medical, Howard Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter and Johnson Associates, Smith and Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, The Real Talk with Chad Valdez podcast, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
I think I'll head to Sonic right now and get a big old
Drink.
How about you?
I like those drinks.
Me too.
Diet
All right.
Coke.
Yes, sir. Coke Zero or Dr.
Diet
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Yes,
or
sir.
Dr. Pepper Zero.
Love it.
Sugar-free Dr. Pepper Zero.
That's it. That's my favorite.
It's
Coach.
good. You can't find it hardly.
That's what we were
Oh,
talking about this morning.
I do have
Allsup's has it.
I got a secret place I could tell you. I may tell you. But
Dr. Pepper Zero.
yeah, I took Mr. Moore there the other day. I said, I guarantee you'll find it right here.
Okay. You'll have to tell me off air.
That's right.
I found it at Allsup's, okay?
Well, you're giving it away. Where's Allsup's? Over there?
Never mind. Forget it's not at
It's
Allsup's.
not at Allsup's. You're talking about Allsup's on Coggin?
Any of them. Yeah.
Oh, really? Any of them? He said.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's where you can find it.
Oh,
Is that your
loose
secret?
lip call.
You know, Star and I have done that before.
Oh, that's funny.
We talked about that Volman's milk one day.
Who?
Volman's out of Gustine. It's great milk.
Oh, never had
If
it.
you've never,
My
you've
wife
never
doesn't
tried
let-
Volman's?
My wife doesn't let me drink milk very much. She said
Oh,
adults shouldn't be drinking milk. I'm like, you're crazy.
best milk ever.
Really?
And we talked about it. We go into Brookshire's next day and they're sold out. So we got to be careful what we say if we
Yeah.
want some.
Yeah, because everybody listens to y'all.
It's great milk. Volman's. Try it.
It sounded like a commercial.
Okay.
did.
We got to go.
That's right.
Coach,
Have a-
thank you.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.
Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett. Coaches show every Monday and Wednesday here on KOXE 1013 and video streamed at KOXE.com.